Even the most squalid corners of hip-hop and love have never smelt this sort of mayhem just hours ago. So stop whatever you're scrolling and come all the way up here, because what I'm about to expose is so filthy, vicious, and utterly disrespectful. Backstage, Lil Scrappy and Kendra Robinson were captured on hidden cameras hurling daggers at one another so viciously that you would have thought you had wandered into a mafia shakedown. The security cameras were frozen, but Scrappy was still heated and snarling low. "Don't say my name or I'll make you under the weather." But hold on, that's not even the big bomb. Rumor has it that Kendra arrived up with concrete proof, paper receipts that Scrappy has been using her money to finance another lady's private condo. And guess what that other woman is through those poor studio walls? She was evidently close enough to hear the entire meltdown. What did Kendra do next? Let's just say that security guards are getting PTSD tests due of the havoc she caused, which had the entire cast including Mona Scott duck behind. Props for dear life. Remain still. This is petty and vicious, and after I finish spilling, you won't ever again side-eye reality TV. It's receipt season, and nobody is safe. So buckle up and pay closer attention, because this Backstage bloodfest didn't happen overnight. The Love and Hip Hop squad captured far more realism than they ever anticipated when their filthy laundry finally exploded last night in the one spot no one could hide behind those velvet curtains. It had been marinating under Atlanta's glittering lights for months. People believed that putting a ring on it would make Scrappy a family man. Bless their naive hearts. But Kendra Robinson, the formidable lawyer who once pledged on her mother's name that she would never allow a man to degrade her on TV, ended up right in the middle of Scrappy's never-ending trash fire. According to a tip from a disgruntled production worker who obviously just revoked their NDA for this tea, bad boy Waze failed to read the wedding vows. Kendra has been surreptitiously investigating finances for months. Sis, you're not stupid about every wig, studio bill, and shady person. Instead of exposing Scrappy, things went sideways when she just found an address that screamed posh high-rise downtown building with his name on the lease and a mystery name on the doorbell. Boom. She has screenshots of those money trails for days. Like any other reality TV wife, Kendra went full law firm on social media within her marriage. She dug through bank apps, snuck copies of all her statements, and even befriended a specific side chick's nail tech, who joyfully verified that Miss Things rapper bookovers all of the rent checks in cash. So by the time last night arrived, Kendra had not arrived as a lovely wife. Instead, she appeared as a judge, jury, and career executioner. Insiders claim that it popped off immediately after Scrappy finished his role, and he was relaxing and hishel-flapping with his cousin in the dressing room. Kendra stormed in on high heels, brandishing a manila envelope bigger than his previous Spotify statistics. "Who do you think you're playing with, Scrap?" she yelled loudly. "Kendra, quit tripping you. My wife. Act like it." The crew recorded every vowel as Scrappy, leaning back as if he had everything under control. "Oh, poor man, forgetting Kendra. I asked the court, and she lashed back, 'Behave like it while you funding a side chick's thek.' Cousin dipped so quickly that he forgot his snack bag in the penthouse behind my back in my city boom. No one stays for a lawyer wife with receipts. And there was such a dead quiet that you could hear a pin drop next to the stage lights humming overhead. Scrappy is now caged like a child. Kendra didn't even bat an eye when she was caught stealing chocolates and muttered something about a business place. Instead, she slammed down a ton of text messages, page after page, each one with Scrappy speaking sweet nothings to an unidentified number, promising shopping sprees and a respite from wifey problems. The worst part was he claimed to have been in Miami that same weekend cooking tracks with Trina before Scrappy could get the printouts. Kendra surged so quickly that security almost had her tackled. Meanwhile, a cunning crew member continued to record from behind a backdrop. You can be sure that tape will be posted on blogs before Asia, a junior stylist, released it to a gossip page, so you might argue that lawsuit. I have never seen Kendra act so irrationally. She called him a fraudster and a hustler, and she continued shouting, "Cut the damn cameras, too late, champ." Spice was yelling, "Scrap, don't you lay a finger on her?" As the entire corridor filled with inquisitive cast members peeping through makeup doors. And Carly Red was chatting with everyone on Skype as if she had just hit the jackpot for the narrative twist of the upcoming season. According to rumors, Amara B, a fresh-faced rapper, was backstage as a backup dancer for the showcase when Kendra yelled her real name. This is the wicked twist that no one saw coming as the so-called side chick word in these Atlanta streets. Before the fists could reach ground zero, Kendra spit in Scrappy's face and said, I got you your hush-hush toy and every dirty penny you thought I'd never trace. Sis ran for the closest fire exit as if her wig were on fire. I'm going to stand in front of all of these idiots and confess. Or else help me, I'll ruin you and her on live television. VH1 will sue me for slander, and I'll fight back and win viciously. All of this is contained in this folder. You're making a fool of yourself, and even though Kendra cut him in the middle of his sentence, you're still trying to gaslight her while drenched in perspiration under all that designer drop. Tonight, you're going to face everyone and acknowledge the truth. Security tried to split them, but Scrappy shoved a guard so hard that the man almost ate the dressing table, and then the glass burst on the floor. No one knows who did it. Or I promise on everything that I'll put this entire file in Mona's hand and let her leak it frame by frame. Through it first. And a microphone stand exploded so loudly that it blocked out the next scene. The producers were going crazy, screaming, and someone had to stop them. But it was a lost cause because Kendra's voice sliced through the confusion like a knife. Thinking you could make me seem bad and go. You are about to take Scrappy's shot, back, and his voice cracks like a broken boombox. Keep running your mouth, Kendra, you are going to eat those words. Watch that one word, sweetie. I'm your live breathing karma in red bottoms. I'm every L. Carly Red's FaceTime fell to the floor, shattering even Rashida's glam girl's glam brush. And she nearly lost her drink as she was drawn out of the corridor like someone opening a Hoover. No one was blinking as this bomb went off. Security guard flinched as if he anticipated claws as dropped. Kendra leaned back, narrowed her eyes like a cat preparing to jump, and hissed so low, "Oh, don't worry, I'm watching, baby." While you bury every last bit of respect your mother ever boasted about and did Scrappy back. You think your little folder makes you invincible and cute. But you forget I have folders. Ask your business partner if he has been cooking your firm's book. He straightened his shoulders like a bantam rooster, chin up. Teeth clenched so tight you could hear the grind. Hold up, did Scrappy just turn this mess upside down? He did, and half the staff almost passed out in the corridor because this wasn't part of the filming script. It turns out that Miss Kendra's spotless badge might not be so spotless after all for months. Silent rumors have been circulating that Kendra's new boutique business is more than just parking fines and divorce docs. It is said that she has been negotiating covert deals for the same cast members she drags on TV, which makes baby mama lawsuits disappear and hush money seem like magic, and hiding receipts more quickly than Mona Scott's editors can bleep them out. But yesterday night Scrappy didn't want to be the only clown on stage. He slapped his palm on a vanity so forcefully that the mirror broke in two. If you want to drag me for the cameras, then let's you re-not Mother Teresa. You're simply a better liar than me. You could have heard a contact lens drop. Drag your dirty laundry too. Tell M about the money you found in your mother's crotch. Tell M how you use my name to sign broke rappers who stage a court battle for a check. Everyone in the backstage area moved closer, like children pressing against a bedroom door while they heard their parents tearing each other apart. Suddenly, young Jock's head poked in, asking, "Are you okay? Or should I get Mona Kendra to spin on him?" He tripped over a box. Jock, don't worry about your dusty lineup. You can't even manage your own jump-offs. Before I subpoena you, the next Jock moonwalked backwards with their hands in the air, as if to say less. Meanwhile, Miss Amara was the side girl in the hallway, sporting a condo and a rapper dream. "It's a big war in here," Kendra said, "putting Scrap in jail and airing me out. I might need a new lawyer back inside Bedham security. She can't afford for," was fixed to the door, voice noting her crew lady. "Hopeless producers are trying to turn my meltdown into a 6-part, knowing that this backstage collapse is going to blow the internet before the credits have rolled. The rest of the cast is feigning assistance while surreptitiously shooting every bit for the blogs. Say that, then say it with your chest, looking dead in, that Paul shouted, his lungs pounding like bellows, jabbing his finger so near to Kendra's face that he could count every speck of highlighter on her cheekbones, and tell the entire world how you've been stealing my money to grease judges when your shady customers avoid court dates. Without even flinching, Kendra slightly cocked her head to give that heartless lawyer a smile. The same lawyer who has bankrupted men twice his size in divorce courto. Pond your mouth, Scrappy, and go ahead. I'll triple dare you, because the moment you let that lie slip out of your throat, you'll be now. The entire set was resonating with rumors, and Rashida was pacing back and forth. Mama is going to wish she had given you an untraceable name when you testify for wire fraud, and guess who will be leading the cross-examination? Spoiler. It's still me, sweetie. As if she had become TMZ's secret correspondent girl. Carly read on FaceTime while muttering prayers under her breath and ordering kettle corn from the snack truck. They haven't finished yet, but this is reunion night, so listen to the girl for free just when you thought security was set up like a SWAT roadblock. Furniture might start flying, and one enormous guard pushed himself between them. Boots embedded like tree roots allowed him to calm back up, and this week we won't be replacing any more broken lights. Fall back. Scrappy shoved the man's chest with both palms. Move. Bro. We're not done yet. Kendra was steady as a heart monitor, but the voice that was oozing acid stabbed Scrappy in the forehead with a diamond-tipped nail. You're done making fun of me, lying on my name, cashing checks that were paid for by my degrees. And now, Ure just texted Mona. And I think VH1 is going to keep cutting you a bag when I reveal every secret in your closet on TV. You're playing Candyland, and I'm playing Game of Thrones. When all of a sudden, that cue split the cast in two. A quiet fell over everyone as Rashida whimpered. Lord, as Scrappy's jaw jerked so violently that you could see the wrapper disappear, leaving only a guy caught dead to rights. He wheeled and smashed his fist into the plasterboard so hard that it might have toppled off its arm and clattered to the sticky carpet like a coffin. For Roelle, she's going to bury him. Spice never dropped her eyes off Kendra girl, who was going to reveal all of our secrets. If she gets angry enough, Monaf will be baldled by tomorrow. And then the far end's double doors will smash back. Miss Mona Scott Young herself, with a desperate producer hooked to her elbow, fluttering her headset in an attempt to keep up, surveyed the wreckage with her gaze as the hinges squealed and she rushed in like she smelt a season finale and bonus checks. Someone needs to start explaining right away why my brand new season is trending over a fight I didn't intentionally film. Though, while Kendra panted, a busted mirror, tore up receipts, and then hid behind a lighting case while sniffling, stopped him with a single hand chop. So clean you'd think she karate cut a fly. Now, you're both in my office, and don't even consider uploading this on Instagram before I do. Do you want to take over my ratings? Cute. I've got your mess. Kendra brush. Rolling the cameras. Mona showed the audience what happens when a guy undervalues a woman, who could give him his Miranda rights while he files for bankruptcy. Her chin was so high that she might as well have been wearing a crown. When Mona's nostrils flared and her eyes trembled, you decided to phone the network lawyers, cancel lunch, and reserve the large ballroom at the W. For me, tonight, we're recording heartfelt confessions. And the yelling battle ended abruptly. But the actual bloodbath was only warming. Because part 3 is going to paint Atlanta's skyline with all of their secrets. If you think Kendra is finished, waving receipts or Scrappies or digging up bones, keep that food bucket close at hand. Mona's high-heeled shoes will clap down that hallway like a judge. Silence followed her like a quiet, following a gunshot in an open court, and this time, Carly dared not whisper because her phone was long dead from filming every scandalous second. Security swept the hallway like it was a crime scene, chewing eavesdroppers and saying, "Back up or end the call." As she drew up on Mona's door, Kendra checked Scrappy's shoulder so forcefully that he staggered sideways. Her icy lawyer grin was more intense than ever, and the trail behind them appeared to be real. Cast members were murmuring, "Did you hear what he said about bribing judges? Did she really stash cash at her mama's house?" As the TV crime scene featured shredded receipts, broken glass, and broken glass. When Mona's office door banged, it sounded like the you would think you entered a courtroom that was written by the devil himself. But beyond that door, Mona didn't sit. Instead, she stalked like a ghost. Universe sealing a cell block. Half the cast put ears to the wall in hopes of catching a last crumb before security cleared them out as the lioness circled the table. Her gaze darted from Scrappy's clenched fists to Kendra's cold smile before she pivoted so quickly that Scrappy's shoulders jerked. "Do you two geniuses realize how much you cost me tonight? Sponsors are phoning me crew because they want danger money, and the whole damn internet she isn't a victim, Mona. She has been using hush money since day one and has been hiding the truth about half of these idiots while speaking." She screamed, "I faked this fight. So now you both spill everything because this mess is mine to milk. I have the audio of bank statements and that broke side chick's full lease in my folder. If he wants to lie, I'll reveal everything on the after show. About the faithful man. Please." Kendra let out a cackle so icy the walls shuddered. "This illiterate fool can't even spell embezzle, Mona. Let's get this straight, Kendra. You're saying that Scrappy has been wasting your marital money on random women. You also allege that Kendra has been cleaning the cast's dirty laundry for a big fee. Watch your ad income triple overnight. Mona. She leaned back and folded her arms slowly. Did I hear a heartbeat? Retainer. Both of them simultaneously yelled, "Hell yeah." Perfect, Mona said, clapping once sharp enough to stop a barking dog. But before I roll cameras on the circus, I live for chaos that pays my bills. Would like to know the precise depth of your dirt runs. Kendra stepped up with her ponytail flicking like a warning shot and slapped her phone on Mona's desk as hard as a water bottle after speaking slowly at first, as if she were explaining to Carly's wig. Exhibit a month's worth of transfers from our pooled account to an unidentified condo. Toppled, tapped, and flicked her manicured thumb, bringing up screenshots, chat receipts, and a voice recording titled, "Scrappy Confession to Mona now asks who is cramming her face with Uber Eats while cleaning in Miami and dropping trunks like Trina? Yes, Miss Amara V herself. I caught her sliding when I knocked on that door last month, and she squeaked out, I have never been to that same address. Like a remorseful child, ma'am understands whose wallet covers her rent." Scrappy sprang forward, but Mona's hand shot up so fast that he almost made a slapping noise. "Sit down, or I'll put you back on your mother's sofa writing emo. I promise. SpongeBob boxers and bars tonight." And Scrappy slammed back down, dragging his words under his breath like a bad beat. Kendra's tone was venomous as she explained the kill shot. And the true punchline was Mona. He's broke that rapper money and he brags about it. Wouldn't pay half of his marijuana bill. So guess what genius did? He stuck his sticky fingers into my firm's client escrow line to borrow a small amount of survival money. He believes I missed it, but I found it before it grew to the point where it was enough to send him to jail. But trust me, I still have plenty. For a pair of shiny handcuffs by sunrise, and he knows it's Scrappy. Silence yourself once more, spitflying, liar. Tell her how you fixed it, and how you buried it too. Mona didn't bat an eye, but instead stretched her lips into that famous shark grin that every reality star fears. Oh, you admit you did it. Precious. Now that you feel brave, we're cooking. What skeletons are you concealing for Queen Kendra over here? Scrappy's eyes flickered between Mona's sly smile and Kendra's icy gaze. He took a breath and spat it out, like venom, then checked her mother's Mona. In the basement, she found duffel bags filled with hush money next to old Christmas decorations. And, guess what else? She has been sending shady hush money to the inexperienced producer you hired who is actually her personal spy and has been giving her raw films, so she asked Jock about the baby mama thing he settled last year. Then, ask him who brokered that. For a half second, Mona's eyes wavered, a little fracture in her poker face, before snapping back wickedly. Can you blackmail half the cast into dropping lawsuits? We need an FBI crossover, Love and Hip Hop most. Wanted. Kendra rolled her eyes so hard you could hear them. And if half of this is real, then look at my gorgeous Bonnie and Clyde. Married in public and mob leaders in private. When the authorities raid your production trailer for wire fraud and blackmail, don't speed telephone me for a statement. I'm done covering his shit and done supporting this cheesy circus. Rotate took her phone off Mona's desk as if it irritated her. Use it for your spin-off, Mona. Don't say I didn't warn you that this city is about to see what sort of queen of court you truly are. Mona moved between them. Out of difficulty, Scrappy let out a bitter hollow laugh that reverberated off every glass wall in that office. Run that mouth, princess. Hands spread like a referee just before a boxing bell, so stop it, you two. From this moment on, every phone you hold is mine. Every screenshot is mine. Every scandal is mine, and tonight you let it all out on video. Tomorrow, you sign a contract that will take away your soul. Well, whatever the case, Mona's eyes shone, brighter than a brand new diamond ring. So go wash. Kendra grinned, her voice low and lethal, and Lady Scrappy used the back of a trembling palm to wipe the perspiration off his forehead. Those scandal faces and appearance are stunning. And tomorrow, we will release a preview that will make Twitter go crazy. When people wonder, is Love and Hip Hop scripted? You all lie through your beautiful teeth and smile sweetly. So good, go out. When the office door clicked shut, you heard Scrappy snitch about the cash, which was Kendra's lawyer brain. The group fled in opposite directions, scuttling like mice, with wigs, microphones, and lashes all over their trail. I'm going to sue everyone's mother next, this season. Watch. Mona owes us danger pay. Almost murder, but the genuine deal. Baby, the secrets have already been damaged, released, and the cost of unclean love slated to appear on all American screens. Therefore, hold on tight, clumsy heads. This Backstage, the next detonation was only round one. Bomb that you should watch with popcorn on one hand and your fallback on the other, phone recording, due to the fact that this city retaliation never ends. But hush money does.